Shalom, Kol Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Ruwell, and who have taught us knowledge. Honors and salutations to you fellow laborers, all right? All you Akim out there just doing the work in truth, sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akwaf, the few sisters that believe. I'm back at you with another lesson, and I just entitled it, an attack on free speech, aka the truth. And it just, reading across, the different topics on Blacklisted News, and I caught this article earlier today, and though it's not talking about free speech, really it is an attack on free speech, okay? Which, the Constitution, which is supposed to be the, supreme law of the land, all right? You have the First Amendment that's supposed to protect, free speech, okay? And what you've seen, especially in the last few years, 2020, the year of the pandemic on now, you've seen a lot of censoring, of people's voices, all right? Especially on platforms like YouTube, social media, what have you, So this is from Blacklisted News, all right? And by the way, Lord willing, this is edifying. The more and more they attack free speech, the more and more we get closer to the family of the word, okay? Because that's what we're heading, that's what we're heading to, the family of the word, okay? It says YouTube to censor content contradicting WHO, which is the World Health Organization, guidelines. Now, in this article, which is the sources of the Epic Times, they produce, good articles. I catch good articles every once in a while from Epic Times. But they're going in on, the World Health Organization, okay? And as you can see up under the picture, all right, it says YouTube has introduced a new medical misinformation policy that will censor any medical or health-related content that doesn't align with claims made by the World Health Organization. See? So, that's what we've come down to, all right? This is what we come down to, if you don't align with the status quo, which is, governed or set up by the elites. If you don't, comply or align with what they want you to think and to push to the people, as far as, the message. If you don't align with that, they're going to censor you, meaning, cancel your platform, okay? They're going to take your platform away from you, all right? Basically silencing you, okay? And we've seen it with, guys that have big names, the Alex Jones of the world. They just demonetize Fresh and Fit podcast, because they teach the dynamic of women's bad behavior over here in the West, which is absolutely the truth. All right, it's absolutely the truth, man. And the thing is, it's going against their narrative, okay? Because the government is incentivized for keeping women single, because women spend a lot of money. Okay, they put the money right back into the government's hands or pockets, if you will. But anyways, it's just one of many, okay? But the the point is they censoring and silencing, individuals. Okay. Now this is I'm gonna just read this part of the article. I'm gonna get out of it because I'm not gonna read too long. Like I said, I don't want to get no strike on my page, but I'm gonna read a little bit in the article. It says YouTube earlier had a icky you know what I mean by I say icky misinformation policy webpage that stated that the platform doesn't allow any content that poses a serious risk or that poses a serious risk of egregious, okay, if I'm pronouncing it right, egregious harm and spreads medical misinformation contradicting what the World Health Organization or local health authorities say about the icky. The webpage now redirects to a medical misinformation policy page that expands the censorship rule to specific health conditions and substances rather than icky alone. Okay, it says YouTube stated that the policy could be arbitrarily enforced as it may not cover all guidance from the World Health Organization or local health authorities related to specific health conditions and substances. So I know personally, I've seen that. I had a lot of videos flagged, during 2020, 2021, when you spoke out against, the icky, they would silencing, your page, giving you strikes, threatening to take your channel down. Brothers had to, I had to remake the channel, I think once or twice maybe. But yeah, brothers have to make new pages, new channels. Even the apostles have to make different, channels to push the word, okay, or do the, push the ministry. So, we all pretty much experienced this for the most part, okay? And brothers are still getting, their channels hit with strikes, So, the point is, Esau is trying to silence anyone that teaches the truth, okay? Now, this is the book of Isaiah 59. Excuse me. Excuse me. Salaki. Isaiah 59 and verse 15. And it reads, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey." And this is what's going on. See, we've been given this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, setting up his service to prophets, okay, setting up the apostles to teach, the elders to teach, us young brothers. All right. So we departed from evil, but at the same time, we made ourselves more of a prey because the Lord took our minds out of this matrix, It says, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." See? So the Lord is displeased with that. That's why the Lord is bringing plagues upon this place. All right? Because of the deceit, all right, the deceivableness that Esau have pushed, okay, has ran its course. All right? It has ran its course, and now Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring that judgment, man. Okay? Amos 5 and 10, it says, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly." Yeah, because who's the one speaking uprightly? It's us Israelites, man. And that's the number one reason why they want to censor everything, more importantly, because who's the main ones reporting on these different events that's going on? All right, no matter what camp it's from, all right. I mean, no one being Great Millstone is, and I'm not just saying that just to say it. Great Millstone, push a lot of videos about prophecy. It's just the truth, man. Okay. And the scriptures speak about being occupied in prophecies. All right. But the thing is, they abhor us because we're upright in spirit, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have made us upright in spirit. Okay. And so people abhor us for that. When you correct people from doing wickedly, people don't want you around. They don't want you, they don't want to keep company with you, pretty much. And you can see it when you go, when people come around you, or you're around at work, whatever, you're talking, right? You speak the truth, behind the back, you speak evil of you. Okay? 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2, it says, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. See? And where did truth come from? All right, the Bible. All right, the Bible is the standard of truth that the Lord has set up. All right, and this is what's destroyed the lies that Esau have told. Because the scripture tell you in Revelation, the 20th chapter, that Esau, was going to be cast to the bottomless pit. All right, roughly, it says 1,000 years, right? It says, and after that, he should be loose a little season. And it tells you in that same chapter that he's going to go out and deceive the nations. And Esau have deceived the nations. All right. Everything Esau have established was nothing but a lie. That's why scriptures say, let me get that. It said gross darkness of people. What's that, Isaiah? Bear me 1 second. Yeah, here we go. Isaiah 60, verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. See? And that's what happened when Esau came out of the caves of the mountain, out from the caves of the mountains. All right, the caves of the rocks, and he began to deceive and to set up lies. All right, and people have been believing these lies for some time now. Okay, but now, you see that same stronghold of lies that was told by Esau being, dismembered by the truth. Okay, which the Lord has set up his men, all right, to tear down those lies that was set up, all right, and upheld by Esau. All right. So let's move from there. I want to go to the book of Psalms. Let's go to the book of Psalms. This is Psalms 85 and verse 11. It says, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. Okay, and how truth is springing out of the earth? Through the Israelites, man. The Lord woke up his people. All right, starting with Abba Bivens. All right, and now today, you fast forward. Today we have the apostles, we have the elders, the elder bishops that we learned from, elder brothers that came in before us that we learned from, right? And then we became teachers, right? And the truth is being spoken on a daily. So the truth is springing out of the earth, all right, by the Lord's people, the Israelites. Okay. All right. One of the biggest things about the truth is that who is the Lord's people? All right, that being the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. No, we're the Lord's people. Just to name, one of the many lies that was kept, from us, or lies that was told about us. I'm sorry, lies that were told about us, calling us, all these different things that we're not. Even calling the other nations by different names, which are not their biblical names. But all that's been torn down by the truth, which comes from the Bible. Okay, so again, the truth has sprung out of the earth. You see, because the truth is a destroyer of any lie can never be told. Because in order for you tell a lie, you got to know the truth. And the scriptures say that, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, so Esau is wise, right? So for Esau to tell a lie, he has to know the truth. Because how you cover up the truth? You cover up the truth with a lie. See? But when you know the truth, it's better and stronger than anything, right? Let's go to the let me go to my other app. I want to go to the Apocrypha. Okay, let's go to First Esdras. First Esdras 4:35, it says, is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth and stronger than all things. See? Because the truth is what, the truth is what people abhor. They don't want to be honest with themselves because the truth hurts, right? But those of us that accept the truth, all right, it go well with us because we have an understanding of everything that we need to know, all right, which coming from the Lord, all right, which is coming through his word, the Lord's word, all right, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, the Lord's word. See? Right here in verse 38, it says, as for the truth, it endured and is always strong, and liveth and conquereth forevermore. Yeah, because the truth conquers lies. And that's why Esau's so pissed off. If he wasn't teaching the truth, he wouldn't give a shit, But because we teaching the truth, all right, we're the problem according to Esau's counsels, man. How he's wondering how can he get rid of the Israelites? See? How can he take our platform away from us? See? And that's what's going on. Okay, let me get this real quick. Let's see, say that. Matter of fact, let me see. Now this is a saying of Yahushua, which he told Peter. All right, he was speaking to his disciples, right? Specifically, Peter, Matthew 16:18. It says, "And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell should not prevail against it." Because the gates of hell was talking about who? The Romans, which were the Edomites that was oppressing Israel at the time. Okay, that was continuing the Hellenization of Israelites at Jerusalem. All right, then the Israelites that knew the truth, all right, they were being publicly persecuted and put to death. Now, that's the spirit, because I was, you constantly go into history, right, when you're learning. So, we all constantly learning. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna listen to some more, get into some more Roman history, right? So today, early today, I come to take care of my business. I come home, and this Trajan guy, all right, he was one of the main ones, okay, of the Roman emperors. All right, he was one of the main ones that he hated Jake, and when he would have his gladiator games in the Roman Colosseum. All right, that was a day too that he would put to death a lot of. Now, when you look up the history, it would say Christians, but we know the Christians were who? Israelites. Is it not written that the Jews were called Israelites first at Antioch? Or not the Jews, Israelites from the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which are the so-called Negroes, Haitians, West Indies, so on and so forth, right? And the speckled bird, and the ones that descend from them, right? Because they was the ones that predominantly that was at Jerusalem at that time. See? and he was put him to death. All right, there's even history about the expulsion or expulsion of the Jews from Rome. That's written in the scriptures, and you can even Google it, and it tell you that it goes into this expulsion, all right, of the Jews from Rome. Okay, because the truth was getting to the Edomites, man. And you had a lot of Jake that was, basically you had you had a lot of Jakes that was coming against the truth as well. Okay, so now you fast forward in these times now. All right, the truth is it's sprouted or sprung forth throughout all the earth. Okay, so much so that it became such a thorn in Esau's side where he can't even hide the fact that he has us on his radar. See, Psalms 19 and verse 1, it says, "To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard." Because what you hear, the voice of the Israelites, all right, speaking the words of prophecy, all right, which the Lord have put in our mouths, all right, through what? The Rakak Wadash, the Lord's word. That's when we speak and when we do videos. We're reading out of what? The Bible. We're not making up our own words or our own standard of truth. There's only one truth, first and foremost, and that comes from the Bible. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right, through the men that will serve to teach us young brothers, we have an understanding of the scriptures. All right. It says, "There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard." Verse 4, "Their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world." See? Because that's how Israelites hear. They are scattered, into the four corners of the earth. How they hear? By hearing the word. See? And they're drawn in by the word. Okay? And that's what's going on. This truth has flourished so much that, the earth, all right, is filled with the truth now. Because there's Israelites in all these countries and all these lands that are among the heathen. So the gospel had to be preached in all the world. Like it says in Matthew 24, okay, that the gospel had to be, preached, man. And the gospel has been preached in all the world. All right. And now we're witnessing the end. Because it says, "Then shall the end come." Okay, and then shall the end come. So we're watching the end. We're watching the end manifest itself, okay? Now I'm gonna leave you with this, okay? This is the book of 2 Ezra 6 and 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." Right? Because the evil man was set up in power, which is Esau Edom. All right. And he's the one that's all about deceit. Okay. And that's the reason why, for a long time you had, even these so-called Jake pastors that's been, set up by Esau, which to teach our people deceit. And our people have rebelled against that. They came out of a lot of our people came out of these so-called church buildings because they realized that they're Israelites, man. All right. Even if they're not in the camp, all right, a lot of Jakes know that they're Israelites, man. So it says, verse 28, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared." See? And that's what happened. All right. Truth have been declared all right, by the Lord's men, all right, publishing the truth, all right. But hey, you don't have that long, because the family of the word is coming. See, all you Israelites out there, you don't know that, whether if you believe or not, if you don't know, you want to, basically you're undecided, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, you're undecided, where whether you believe or not. You're straddling the fence, even, right? It's gonna come a time where you're not going to be able to learn the truth. I'm going to read it right here in Amos, the 8th chapter and 11th verse. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai." Okay? And that's coming. Okay? That is coming. Okay? Verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it." Why you think they're censoring things for? Okay. Huh? Why you think free speech is being attacked? Because through free speech, you're able to speak your mind. And if someone that teaches the truth, which is us Israelites, now you're a threat, because your mind is out of the matrix, and you have the knowledge and understanding on how to help pull your brethren out of the matrix through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because that's who really pull Jake out of that matrix. Just like we've been pulled out of the matrix. It all goes back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Setting up the men that we learn from to help pull us out. But it all goes back to Yahweh Shai and the Most High Yahweh himself. Okay? That's why all glory and praises be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. See? But, I'm going to end it right there. I think the point is made. Lord willing, this video have been edifying. Until the next video, I want to say Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel and the Bible Ball. All right, Shalom.